everybody? Welcome to another JG Mental Health Fridays. I hope all of you are having a great day so far. And you just got your day started. I hope you have a great day. Today, just want to say Happy New Year to all of you. And we made it to another year of 2024. I hope this year brings you joy, prosperity, and amount of blessings. With this video today, I want to talk about something that we really don't really realize, but anytime a new year comes, we kind of try to figure out what we're going to do within ourselves. What are we going to accomplish in a new year and things of that nature. But then there's some parts of us that feel like we are stuck and everything. And we don't really realize that certain things that make us stuck is due to the baggage that we carry. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. Today, I'm going to talk about emotional baggage and different ways of how to let go emotional baggage. With emotional baggage, those are things that we carry on with us that we just pile up because we don't figure out the time to solve it or process or get through it. And then most of the times we just hold it in because we don't know how to, get through it and how to let it go. So there are some moments where we kind of feel, stuck. We feel that we can't succeed. We feel like we can't move on to the next thing because we are carrying that baggage. We carrying things that shouldn't even be in existence. We carry on things that, that wasn't even our fault or that wasn't in our willpower, and we still put it on us because we feel responsible for it. But, with emotional baggage piled up that's affecting you internally, physically, and just your way of blocking your blessings and blocking your opportunities that can actually happen in this new year. So what I want to do today is I want to talk about 7 different ways on how to let go your emotional baggage. And if you're able to, I hope you could take notes on this, jot down some powerful tools, because I'm gonna break down the 7 steps and just talk about how to let go your baggage so you could be able to, prosper in this new year. The first thing, acknowledge the baggage. This is where you really have to acknowledge what is in your bag. What is something that you are holding on to that is dragging you along within your life? Is it something that's dealing with others? Is it something that's dealing with something internally within yourself? Are you holding on a grudge that's been holding on for these amount of years? Is it something from your childhood? Acknowledge that you are carrying that baggage. I'm gonna give you an example. I have a client that actually went through this experience of letting go of their baggage, where I actually gave them a bag silhouette, and they put down all the different things that was inside of their bag that they are dragging on with them. And for each piece, we broke it down using these 7 steps. So actually acknowledging what is in your bag. You got to acknowledge what is the baggage that you are holding on to. It could be trust issues. It could be relationships. It could be jealousy. It could be just those different things that you feel like that is emotional baggage for you. Once you get through that, you move on to the second step, which the second step is to know the history of the baggage. So basically knowing where the baggage stemmed from. Did it stem from your childhood? Did it stem from a significant experience or an event that traumatized you? Just knowing what that, knowing where it come from. And there's some moments that we carry on so much that we don't even know where it came from and how it started. What's the reason why it started and those things, and we just pile it on us. So we got to know what the history is. Where did it come from? And this might be a moment where you really got to dig deep. You might even have to do a timeline of your life to say, oh, I remember this happened to me when I was 5 years old. Oh, this happened to me when I was 10. This happened to me when I was 25. And so on and so on. Because anytime you are carrying on something that you're piling up in your bag, there's something that stemmed from it. There's a history of it and everything. Once you get through your second step, this is where you are acknowledging the memories. So this is where you might have to dig deep and memorize what really happened in that moment. Since you already know where it started at, you got to figure out what was the memory that you had with it. What was the experience when you had that baggage? What was what were some of the emotions that you had when you was carrying on that particular baggage and everything? This is where you really have to, figure out what was some memories that was tied to it. Because there's another thing with you carrying that baggage is that you carrying on memories that don't even need to, be carried on anymore. So acknowledging those memories and everything. Once you acknowledge the memories, then you could release the memories. And this could be a process where you might want to not release everything all at once, but you might just want to take one memory at a time to actually process and get through it. There might be some moments where you got to do like some cognition and thought process changes where you got to just change your thought process about the memory that you have on that particular aspect of what's in your bag and what's in that emotional baggage. So being able to just know that you got to release the memories in order to move forward. And there's might be, like I said, it will take some time because there might be a moment where you're not even ready to release it, but you got to be ready to release it if you want to move forward in your journey and you want to move forward in this life. And also if you want to move forward to receive what you need to receive in this new year. Once you do those things, then you go on to the next step, which is number 5. And with the 5th step, this is where you are forgiving yourself. This is where you got to practice forgiveness within yourself. Because the reason why you got to practice forgiveness within yourself, because when you break down the memories, you might realize within yourself that you're not the cause of it. So why should you beat yourself up on something that you wasn't the cause of? Or why should you beat yourself up for something that you know you wasn't involved with, but you carried it onto it because you labeled yourself to be involved in it? So you got to be able to forgive yourself. Forgive that, all right, yeah, this moment happened, but I'm willing to move forward. I'm willing to, let this go. I'm willing to just, move on with my life. So be able to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself to say that, okay, yeah, I carried on this, this baggage for so long, but I'm ready to let it go. Forgive yourself to say, okay, I know I wasn't a part of it, so now I can let myself go from not being involved with it. Forgive yourself to say, okay, yeah, I might have had a cause in it, but I know how to move forward with it. So be able to forgive yourself and everything. Once you do that, you move on to step 6. Step 6 is to practice self-care. This is where you really got to take care of yourself, because letting go of certain baggage can lead to some emotions coming out of you that you probably didn't really expect and everything. So you got to practice some self-care. Whatever that makes you happy and whatever that brings you joy, just do that to increase your well-being and to increase your ability to just get through this process and moment of your life. So practice some self-care. And then lastly, the 7th step is to create a new story. This is where you are prepared to let go of this particular baggage in your life and create a new story within yourself. So say, for example, your baggage that you hold on to was trust issues. Once you went through all this process, once you went through the other 6 steps, your 7th step to create your new story could be like, all right, I'm going to start off by trusting myself, following my right mind, following my heart, following what's in my gut, and then build trust within others. Say another baggage within yourself is relationships with other people. Maybe once you let go of some of that baggage, your new story could be that, okay, I'm going to take my time when it comes to building relationships with other people. Or it might be a moment where you can say that, all right, I'm going to start building boundaries on the relationships that I have with certain people, so I won't have people soak me into a lot of things, or I would know what my limit is when it comes to interacting with people. And that could be people, anybody in general, from your family to your friends to your co-workers to anybody that you meet out in general in public and everything. Maybe another baggage that you have within yourself could be jealousy. Once you create your new story could be that, create that affirmation within yourself to say, it don't need for me to be jealous of nobody else because I already know what my potential is within myself. I'm a hot commodity. I'm a prize. I'm worthy. God made me who I am and what I need to be. So that could be a moment for you to create your own narrative to say, ain't no need to be jealous. I got it, So again, the 7 steps to let go your emotional baggage are the following. Acknowledge the baggage that you are carrying, knowing the history of your baggage, where it came from, where it stemmed from, knowing the memories that you had within the baggage. So this is where you got to dig deep and know what are some memories that you're holding on to that is keeping you from letting that baggage go. Releasing the memories. This is where you got to really dig deep and say that, all right, I'm ready to release the memories that I'm carrying on with this baggage. After you release the memories, this is where you will forgive yourself. Practice forgiveness within yourself. Ain't no need to put the burden on yourself if you know that's not in your wheelhouse and that wasn't in your control. After you do that, that's when you practice self-care, because you got to take care of yourself whenever you are letting a lot of emotional things that you held on to for so long out. And then lastly, create your new story. This is your moment where you will create a path within yourself to say, I'm going to create a new within myself because I let go of dead weight. I let go baggage that I held on for so many years that I shouldn't be holding on to. And now I'm ready to receive what's in store for me for this year. I'm ready to receive the blessings that I had blocked that's probably already just right there waiting on you. Just didn't see it yet because you had the emotional baggage blocking what's coming and everything. So create your new story. And that's all I'm going to leave you with today. Again, I appreciate all of you for your love and support. I'm glad that, we made it to a new year. I'm going to keep pushing out JG Mental Health Fridays for y'all to just give y'all some tools and some knowledge. But as always, if you have any words or topics that you want me to address on JG Mental Health Fridays, you can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, just as a tidbit, as y'all notice, for moving forward is that when I post things on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and also Twitter as well, or X, when I say X, I'm only going to do snippets on that because what I'm going to do is just keep the full video on my YouTube channel because I want to keep my YouTube channel growing and make that happen so people can be able to use that as a resource. So I will put snippets on my social media platforms, but if you want to see this whole video, you would have to watch it on YouTube and everything, and that's how I'm gonna move moving forward. But as always, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and now I'm gonna leave you with the closing message. Reflect on the positives, plan ahead, and relax. RPR. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Be well. Be blessed. And 2024 is yours. Peace.